A very good morning, students. Welcome to your business studies class. So in the previous lecture we had started with a new topic, chapter number 5, organizing, and we had discussed the concept of organizing and the process of organizing. In today's lecture we would be starting with the importance of organizing. Importance of organizing. So before starting with the importance of organizing, let us just first revise the meaning of organizing. So as we had discussed that organizing is what? It is the process of identifying and grouping various activities, bringing together physical, financial and other resources, and establishing authority relationship amongst the job positions. So this is what we had done, the meaning of organizing. Now the importance of organizing. Now organizing is very important. It plays a very crucial role in the management. So these are few points in the importance of organizing: benefits of specialization, clarity in working relationships, effective administration, optimum utilization of resources, expansion and growth, adaptation to change, and development of personnel. So let us just discuss these importance of organizing one by one. First importance of organizing is benefits of specialization. Now in organizing function, the total work is divided into different parts or jobs, and competent persons are appointed to handle all these works. Now this division of work reduces the workload and enhances productivity. The repetitive performance of a particular job helps a worker to gain experience and get specialization in that. Maximum performance in the minimum time also leads to specialization. Next importance of organizing is clarity in working relationships. Now in the organizing function of management, the employees are assigned different jobs and managers clearly define the jobs. Now clearly established working relationships are there, which clarifies line of communications and specifies who is to report to whom. The jobs are defined on the written document, which is called the job description, which explains what exactly has to be done in every job. This removes ambiguity in transfer of information and instructions. The hierarchical order thus created, enabling the fixation of responsibility and specifications of the extent of the authority to be exercised by an individual. Next is optimum utilization of resources. Now in this organizing function, as we know that jobs are clearly defined and differentiated. Now there is a proper allocation of jobs which helps in avoiding overlapping or duplication of work, which ultimately helps in avoiding confusion and minimizing the wastage of resources and efforts. So we can say that organizing leads to optimum use of all material, financial and human resources. Next importance is adaptation to change. Now the organizing helps the enterprise to adjust itself according to the changes in the business environment by a properly designed flexible structure, or rather we can say organizational structure, where working relationships can be modified to suit the changing conditions in the environment and to achieve smooth transition. Then therefore the movement of people in and out of the jobs does not affect the work being done and the capacity of business to undertake more activities in order to grow and diversify. It also provides stability in the enterprise so that it continues to survive and grow in spite of changes. Effective administration. Now by clarifying the jobs and duties and authority responsibility relationship, organizing provides a clear description of jobs and working relationship, which ultimately helps in avoiding confusion and duplication of work. Or we can say that when there is clarity in working relationship, then proper execution of work will be there, which ultimately helps the management to become easy and effective. There will be effectiveness in the administration. So we can say that by clarifying the jobs and duties and authority responsibility relationship, the management can be effectively done. Now the next importance of organizing is development of personnel. Now, this organizing helps in development of employees by delegation of work. Now, what is delegation of work? Delegation means transfer of authority from superior to subordinate. Now, this effective delegation allows manager to assign works of routine nature to their employees. Now, this whenever they are delegating the work, they are reducing, or the workload is reducing, which enables the manager to develop new methods and ways of performing jobs efficiently. It gives them more time to innovate latest techniques and to explore new areas for the growth of the companies. On the other hand, this delegation also helps in developing an ability amongst the subordinate to deal effectively with the challenges, and also helps them to realize their full potential. So we can say that with the delegation of authority, the managers can work on the overall, or on exploring the, or on expanding the business, and the workers, or it works as a training ground for the subordinates, which help them to handle responsibilities themselves. Last importance of organizing is expansion and growth. Now, organizing promotes growth and diversification of an enterprise. A sound organization structure allows a business enterprise to add more job positions, departments, and even diversify their product lines. New geographical territories can be used to increase the customer base, sales, and profit. So we can conclude that a sound form of organization is the answer to every business problem. It is rightly said that organization is a process by which manager brings order out of chaos, removes conflicts between people over work or responsibility, and establishes an environment suitable for teamwork. So to recap, we have done today the importance of organizing, that is benefits of specialization, then it helps in clarity in working relationship, optimum utilization of resources, adaptation to change, effective administration, development of personnel, expansion and growth. So these are few questions based on today's topic. I hope you understood today's topic. We'll discuss this in the class also. Thank you so much, children.